Hello everybody. Okay, so these videos are much easier to make, live videos, but I have news too. Oh, let me turn my lights on. Let me see. There we go. Is that good? Can you see me? Okay, so I'm thinking the live videos are good if I do it for 1 hour. Kind of that's gonna be the limit. So I hope if you can make it for these live videos. This time I think I sent a message 30 minutes before the live video, so that way it can give you a chance to participate. You can always do comments, questions. So I have a couple news, but I wanted to share also other things that when you go to the balloon conventions, like in my case, I go to Las Vegas Bling Jam, you meet with your friends, people you connect. And for example, Las Vegas Bling Jam, they do sometimes those Zoom meetings, and we all kind of start knowing each other. So then at the day of the convention, we kind of feel more, oh, I remember you. Oh, and also you make friends because you have those things in common. What? Balloons. So I have some things that I don't want to forget, but this is one very important, and I think this is the time. So that's what I'm pretty much making this video. It's because this week until July 30th is the limit for the early registration for Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam. And I was waiting for this moment to tell you because it's gonna be only from yesterday until the 30th, that the price is going to be at the lowest price that you're going to see it for the rest of the year until July 24th, that is going to be the balloon convention. I think this year the balloon convention, next year it's going to be between, I think, July 14 to July 15, no, July 14 to July 20? Okay, I had to check it out, but everything is gonna be there, the website. Um, I'm gonna read your comments if you have questions, but yesterday, this is the news, I already registered because it's the lowest price. So I had to, I tell you, this is, for me, was my plan. As soon as the early registrations appear, I will do it because later it's gonna go and grow and grow. So how much is now? You're not gonna believe it. This is a 5 days really balloon convention, and the first one, it's a really cool one because there's some competitions, but there's also jamming time, and also some other things that it happened in Las Vegas, stays in Las Vegas. So it's a really cool convention. So, and the price right now is 275. Can you imagine that? Like, like 5 days, and you just pay that, and what you receive is lots of classes, from different balloon instructors that are coming from different places. Them also, for me, what I love, is the moments that we all hang out for. I know it's ridiculous, but I enjoy the raffle. The moment that you can have raffle tickets and then you can win prizes. Like, for example, last year I won that. You see that neon dog, and it's there decorating. So things like that. But so this is the moment. And another good news, yesterday I was talking to Steve. He's the organizer, Steve Claim, of this event, and kind of like he figured out a way that also he can accept Venmo, so you can pay by Venmo. What for me, it's the most common, and this is what I use more, Venmo. PayPal, I don't really have much money on my PayPal than what is Venmo because I have my QR codes, and I notice people prefer to tip or to pay by Venmo. So now, Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam, if you want to register it, you can do it by Venmo, which is really cool. So this is the moment I'm trying to tell you because a lot of people already start registering. So we expect this convention, the 10th anniversary for 2024. It's gonna be, much bigger, more people. So I recommend you is trying to register it now because it's now the time that cheapest. So right now it's 275, but then it's gonna be growing and growing and growing, and it can go maybe at the end to 400. So kind of like that's how it's gonna be growing the pricing. So that's why that's the news. One of the most important. I don't want to forget. So now you have it. How to register? You can go to Las Vegas, or what is blingblingjam.com. There's blingblingjam.com. Yes, that's the website, and there you will find Steve Klein information. You can contact him, you can call him. I'm sure his cell phone number is there in the website. And that way, you can register it, because this will be awesome if you can do that. And then what is cool when you are there and you're thinking, oh, what? But the hotel, how much is that? The hotel have special deals for people that is registered to Las Vegas Balloon Jam. So that is something really cool, because you can have really good deals. Really, I was spending all those nights there with Grandma V and with Green Bean. So I have my two roommates. So we share, and look, the time you spend in the room is nothing. You're gonna be probably spending more time there in the classes, in the convention. So you don't have to worry about, maybe you can go with friends if it's, or with your family. It's open to family friendly. There's some occasions only that it's gonna be just adults, but most of the time it's family friendly. What other thing about this convention I don't want to forget? So it's like, I should have my notes. I have my notes, but from other things. You see, this is something really cool. I love it, my notebook. And talking about this, and this is another way for me to express thank you so much. Thank you, because even going to the convention, I have now friends. I have people that I connect thanks to the balloons, thanks to YouTube. And for example, this is I already told you about Jetuan and her husband that sent me those printed 3D alpacas. They're so cute, and they're modeling there. So look, these ones are 3D printed, and this is made by Ron, that is Chetan's husband. So look how cute the detail. It's a 3D machine he has, and he can make these things. So this is something special and unique. So now it's decorating here. See, I'm gonna put it right here. Like, I love it. Okay, then the other thing that Jetuan gave me, and I thought I'm gonna keep it close to me so I can share with everybody. But this is amazing, and I haven't really unpacked that much yet. But I remember, well, it was a coin that she made, and it's really cute. Let me see. It's gonna drive me crazy if I don't find it. But here, I knew it. I have it in a place close. But I have it here. Look here. Look what Jetuan she gave to me, and it's super, super cool. It's plastic. It's made for the 3D printed machine from her husband. So, okay, I think it's her husband made this. Yeah, but Jetuan probably had the idea. So she was giving it to all of us at Las Vegas Bling Jam. So that's something cute. You see, when you go to these conventions, that's how I feel. I don't have, sometimes much stuff or whatever. Like in my case, I'm Peruvian, and I sometimes, when I go to Peru, I like to print t-shirts. So I have t-shirts from different things. Last year, I made the t-shirts, I give away t-shirts from my company, Alpaca Global Balloons. So now this time I gave t-shirts that was Wyoming, the Wyoming flag, because I live in Wyoming. So you see, in Jetuan, I started giving these coins that are really cool. You can decorate, look, you can decorate. So I'm gonna keep it with me, because I know in the back says Jetuan, but I'm thinking, this part I can show and put it, like maybe tape it so people can see it. Maybe on my tip jar. That would be cute, because I have a cool tip jar. Then other things that I bought, and now I have something new to my little case. This is my case. This case, you see, I bought it very cheap at Walmart. It's for fishing, but then I do these embroids patches that I get it on Amazon, you see, and it decorates. But the new thing is the pins. Look at these pins, these ones. Hey Jackie, hello. So these pins are really cool, and I bought it there at Las Vegas Bling Jam. There is the balloon store. There's from the best quality balloons, Serpentex, Qualatex, and they sell also these cool things. Look, for example, I support balloon animal rights. I love that pin. And then this one that is Living La Vida Latex. I It was funny. So I bought it. And now it's decorated. You see, when I'm making balloons, this is kind of pretty much what is there on my table or any table in front. So people, good vibes. Usually people drop tips here. And when I'm working for tips in a restaurant or something, I have my pins that I just put it more so it call attention. But you see, one side business cards, here people usually drop tips, and also here. And if you pay attention, here I have a bill, and that's kind of like what I give the idea to people. I like $5 pretty much for when I make balloon animals. Then I have these ones, you see. So I love these patches and broids, and the way I do it, because I don't use iron, the iron machine. I don't, I just, with my super strong fingers, I go with, I sew it. So then it's secure, very secure. I sew all this, okay? And the same to the sides. I have one here, and then here, look, I have this one. So now this, it was a fishing, little bag for fishing. I use it for my balloons. That is big enough, and not super big, because I don't like super big, but it's big enough to have here my legenda or my electric inflator, for my manual pump. It had pockets inside, and then there's one thing that is very popular. I'll show you, is the bow and arrow, the most simple bow and arrow. It's not my original design, but I don't have a tutorial, but it's, like, I don't know who created the design. It's very basic. But then, for example, this is what I noticed. I have balloons that are not that good quality. They are probably much cheaper. And what I do sometimes, for example, for the bow and arrow, you will need a string. And that string is what I use, those balloons that are not that good quality. You see? And that's the string for the bow and arrow. Pew. I'm going to make the bow and arrow, okay, just so you have an idea. I'm sure already you have the idea, but just in case. Another thing I noticed, and remember I told you I have now this legenda, and I have the other one that is the new super good brand, brand that I like it, but I forgot the name, premium something. The thing is, I think that the legenda, the only thing I like, the battery for the other one is amazing, it lasts really long. But for the legenda, I think it goes inflate a little bit faster, the balloon. That's kind of what, and it's kind of easy. Maybe because I'm used to. Maybe because I'm already used to inflate balloons using the legenda. So for the other one, it's kind of like just have to grab it different a little bit, because if it's not, it's gonna blow. So it's just I'm used to the other one. Nice to see you again. Hello, Diane. Look. Let's see if you can see. I hope you are here and you can see. You gave me those new, you see those? Those are the frames you gave me from Llama. So I'm gonna bring it closer. You see, that is something cool, because I go there and see my friends, and they know how much I love llamas and alpacas. And look at this. I can hang them, but in the meanwhile, it's decorating there. You see, there's two. This is Hello Llama, and the other says that no problem. No problem. Yep, like it. And so it's there. And my Christmas one is gonna be here. Remember, I told you what it's here. This is Diane Cross. She found this at Goodwill. So even if it's not Christmas, it's gonna be there. Or maybe I would just decorate on Christmas. But in the meanwhile, it's here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it. It was here. So it's. Oh, this is another thing, you see, and there it was because it was the theme, the Secret Santa. So we were doing, the theme was, what was the theme? Christmas in July. So we did Christmas Santa, and this was what I won. Did I show you already? This is Jetuan. She have this as the gift, the Secret Santa gift, but I won it. So it's another these toys, like robots. And this is a dinosaur, but they have a bone. How's that possible? It makes sounds. It goes here. He has headbands, and it's all balloons. So look, he has his nozzle represented that is a balloon animal. So this is something really cool I won, and it's gonna be decorating. So it goes perfect for me and the balloon room to decorate it. So now it's kind of getting full. a lot of things, but still some, if you think, oh, let's add something else, because it's always maybe some space there for something you want to send. But okay, I wanna put this here. Let me see. Maybe here's gonna be a good side. Right here. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe that box goes some other place. Open. Oh, I don't want this to fail. Maybe the box. This one. Oh, can you imagine if this all fell? Okay, let me put that there. So this goes here. And maybe, I know, I had to figure it out. But can you see? It's there. Okay. What is the other thing? Well, I'm gonna show you another thing in case also you're interested, because there's a friend I met. Her name is Patty. I think she's from Ecuador or Mexico. I wasn't sure, but Patty, she have a company that she makes amazing balloons. Of yes. I think she won second prize for the costume. And she made for the parade at the Las Vegas Museum an awesome dress, a beautiful dress. She won, of course, it's amazing. But also, her talent is to crochet. So she made this. Look, she made it for me. It's adorable. I love it. It's made of crochet. So I know I have a friend. She sent me a crochet balloon dog. So now it's cool because I have a dog. You see? And there's a giraffe. But there's different people that made it. I know a lot of people can make it if they have the talent. But my friend, she decided to make this as her little company, her own, store that you can buy things online. So I'm gonna give you her information as soon as the Instagram, yes. You know what? I'm gonna follow her on Instagram. That way you will find her too. Peru. Here's the back, because I have two friends from Peru, and look, this is the brand. So you can find her, and look, it came on back. It came with the back, a gift bag, and that's the brand. And you see, it says Peekaboo Sustainable. So you can find it on Instagram, and this is one of probably the most basic designs she have. She makes amazing things. You have to check it out. It's amazing things she can make. So this is something really cool. And this is the name of her business. So save it. Just follow her on Instagram. You're gonna be helping her, but also you may like to have one of these. It's super cute. It's soft. You can use it as a pillow. It's really good, and now I love it because I'm thinking some things you see that you sent. I keep it here, or I keep it in my room. So this one I was thinking maybe I should keep it in my room because then it can be like a pillow for me. So, but I wanted to share with you. Look how cute. So this is something, if you love balloons and you like to have something else, what to make, with the idea of balloon animals, can be this. It's made out of crochet, I guess, or knitting. I don't know. So that's the other thing. What else? I told you already. If you just come in, don't forget the early release is happening now. Now, this is the moment, the early release for Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam. This is the time, if you're thinking, and I like the ideas. I already told you from before, like this convention in July, that I knew I wanted to make it for Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam 2024. It's the 10th anniversary, and I already feel, attached. I feel that this is the convention for me. This is the place I like to be. I found beautiful people. Diane Cross. I found, Grandma V there. And Jetuan, I hope you can make it. I know sometimes it's not that easy. And people may concern about the weather because July in Las Vegas must be insane. But this is the way I took it. One thing, I stay in the hotel of the convention. Still having good deals, and then I don't have to deal to get out and spend in the hot weather of Las Vegas. The other thing is I don't really go out, but maybe if I super excited, but not that much. And I was this year kind of like thinking about the class, the class I want to give. I want to make a special class, and it works great. It's just them, I wasn't really having that time to, go party. So maybe for the 2024, I don't know. I just, like enjoyed the moment there. So people were able to enjoy it there in the place. Great. I was there and I had the chance to have a cheers with the Peruvian pisco sour. So that was really good. Thank you. Pisco, just pisco. My friend Techi made. And also Techi, she's a Peruvian balloon artist and she has a business about making jewelry, but all about balloon animals, balloon, related to balloons. But so it's jewelry, and made it, with the balloon designs. So that's something really cool. I I think in other videos maybe I can have more her information because that's what I would like to share with all of you. I remember I have this balloon. Why I brought this balloon? Yes. Tell you, I'm gonna make just one arrow, but look, I use a good balloon, so this is a good balloon for me. Decomex is a good quality. So I make, the most easy line twisting bow and arrow. Kids love it. They especially because they see they can play with. So when I make this, then I use one of my cheapest balloons or balloons that are not that good quality. I don't want to make companies bad saying the brand of their balloons, they're no quality, but you can probably figure it out. You have balloons there and you notice, well, these are not my balloons, the balloons I like. You can use those ones that because you already bought it for these parts, the part that are the strings. You see? So I just tied in this part, and what I'm pulling down, I'm losing the air. Look, loose. So this doesn't have air in between there, this balloon red. And then I just grab it this way and pass it around and tie it. And this is the basic, you see, basic line twisting bow and arrow. And then what I do is, for example, I'm gonna use a good quality for the arrows, and I'm gonna make the arrows. I used to make, one arrow big or with a 350, or but now I'm gonna use this. Okay, I'm gonna use another one like the Celia. This is another balloon that I think is a good quality. So I use this, for example, this I do, and they say, wow, that's so long, that arrow, that balloon is very long. But I inflated it all the way, split it in half, cut, and then, and this is something I learned from a, balloon artist, magician, really good. His name is Paul Bellinger. He wasn't there this year at Las Vegas Bling Jam, but I hope he can make it for next year because he's amazing. He's amazing and he have a lot of experience. So one of the things he say, why too complicate to make an arrow, make the shape of the arrow. You just split the balloon in half, tie it, bam, and the other one too, bam. Some people, and that was me making 2-pinch twists, making 1-pinch, like a shape more like thinking of the arrow, but you don't have to. Kids don't care. They just like the act, the effect this design has. So look, I just put it here, put it in between. You tell the kid, look how I keep it there because it doesn't have air with the red balloon. And then just pull. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna shoot you. I say I'm gonna shoot you. So I go back and pull them. Let me see. Pom. Okay, let's see. You can another one. Bam. And good thing it comes 2 arrows. You see, with 1 balloon. This is a design everybody love, and it's super easy. You can do it in seconds, really. So it's there in my venue. And if it's outdoors, I always say save it when you get in an indoors place, because outdoors it may pop or it might flew away. So there we go. Why I say that? Oh, because sometimes it happened to me. I run out with lots of balloons that are not that good quality. And yes, you can make things, but you can feel how they are not that good quality. Well, when you have the balloon, you inflate it, and you try to make something and they pop. That's when there is no balloon. And when you want trying to make a balloon dog, probably it's not gonna pop. That simple 1 balloon dog. But if you want to try to make something more elaborated, something from my YouTube channel, a tutorial, you will see balloons sometimes they're not that good. So you have to find what is a good quality. I already told you, for me, Decomex is just good quality and it's cheap. But I have these moments of playing with that Serpentex and Decomex, I mean Qualatex, and I cannot lie, they are really good quality. That's why they have probably the pricing higher. They are really good. But and then especially the store was there in Las Vegas with Millán. This store, it's amazing. They keep their balloons in the perfect temperature storage that they all are fresh, they are in the best moment ever. So when you go to this balloon convention, Las Vegas Millán, that's the moment that also you can buy balloons and buy it the best quality, because you can buy it. And this is what happened. I was kind of like a little, what is upset? No, it's disappointed, on brands Qualitex or Sepentex. But I think also because my distributor wasn't giving me fresh balloons. And this is something my friend Angel Bravo told me. Look, Cecilia, there's places that sells balloons that, and that's cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Buy them there and that store. But it's because they don't have all what is taking to take care of the balloons. To save it for you when you buy it. Then you buy it fresh, and that's something important. And that's true. You will feel when it's a fresh balloon, a new balloon, is in their best moments. And that's what Jam is. I think American store. Let me see what is the store that I bought my premium balloon. It's the premium smart twist, but I don't know what's the name. American store, I think. American balloons. They were there selling but the balloons. So I bought some, and I can't wait to use them, because now it makes me feel, I know they're fresh, they're good quality. Let's see. I heard mixes review on the Legenda. Some people love it, others hate it. Yeah, that's interesting. You see, because for me, I'm a person that kind of like repeats. I found something and I repeat, 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 repeat. What happened with that? Then you get used to. So I'm used to the Legenda. I'm used to put the balloon like, look how fast, look how easy. I'm just grab a balloon and then it goes perfect, it fits perfect, and then look, my middle finger, bam, blow, blow, and I'm used to that. What happened with the other one that is in my car, I should take it out. It's just a different, way, and that's kind of like you have to get used to. But it's good. I'm happy. Battery lasts long. With the Leyenda, the reality is this is not my first Leyenda. I think it's the third one. Yeah, because they start burning, they die. They don't last for forever or longer than 2 years. That if you have your Leyenda over 2 years, wow, lucky you, because usually after 2 years, bam, die. Yeah. So this one is still alive because it have a year or less, and then the other one is dead. So I have it kind of like under, she's dead. I know there was a person, I think it was Ron Flower, that he's taking legendas. It's just I don't even know how to send things. I have a mission today. I'm gonna send a sticker to Jetuan. And it's like I don't even know how to send. So I'm gonna go ask the person there, could you tell me how to send things? Because yeah, but that's part of life, right? What else? Let's see. Do you have questions about the conventions and the idea that I totally recommend you? Because this is what I feel. You like to learn things on YouTube, but there's people that are really good that they don't have videos or things on YouTube. And there is another thing that you learn, and this is in a balloon convention. Usually you go, you enjoy it, you have fun, and there is couple, sometimes 3 things, no more, that you are like there, bam, like boom, you find the light. So every time you go, you boom. So that's also opportunities to meet other people, amazing other balloon twisters close to your area, maybe far away, but they can keep connected with you and be there for any question, because people is super generous, super open and friendly in the balloon conventions, but sometimes they don't do this like videos, the time to send, make tutorials. So in a balloon convention, you have that moment to meet these amazing people. A lot of, and I appreciate, thank you all of you. You think I'm good? Oh, you are amazing, balloon twister. Oh, but you then go to the balloon conventions and you see. What happened to me, and you see things I'm good, is because I started sharing the videos um, of things I do. But it's a lot of people there, very talented, and also people just learning. And this is something cute because you see someone new, and this happened this time. I see these people starting, and for things that are so like for you, like basic, or you already kind of knew this long time ago, but then you feel like that uh nostalgic, to see someone starting the basics, and you are like, okay, I guess I had to share and tell you everything from the beginning. And that's the moment a lot of people already can teach, because there's always new people learning, new people starting, so you can always teach. So it can be another good opportunity if you would like to be there and teaching. I know for teachers there's a good and kind of like a deal. Maybe you can have a deal with no paying the registration. If you get a sponsor with one of the balloon brands, they can pay for your trips and stuff like that. So consider that, because I know a lot of you, maybe you don't have videos and on YouTube because also the time, but maybe you can start, or you already feel confident, like for example, if you see what I do and you think, wow, I can make all the things much better, which I hope so, because that's the idea. When you make a video, I'm expecting you can see the things I don't see at that moment, and then you can make it better, any design. Let's see. Jackie McAllister say, I'm going to teach a balloon class at Children's Ministry Conference in a little over a month. I'm a little nervous as it will be my first. Any advice? Yes. So for classes, how many kids you're expecting in the class? And it's going to be only one, or you're going to have different, schedules for group of kids? I teach, big classes, and I teach for one kid or two kids, And what happened for me, it's I keep, like 4 designs, and usually sometimes, especially you don't have time for all. You can have maybe 5 designs that you can teach, and it's okay if you don't cover all because of the time and all. You have to see how is their level, how they are getting, your ideas. You say kids, how old are the kids, oh, this is for adults. Okay, that's great. Adults, they can connect better with what you want to communicate. Maybe their hands will be slow, but they will figure it out, I think better because of the communication. um, what I do is, when I make something, I always have it pre-made, and that way I make a tutorial. If you're gonna start with the basic, will be probably the sword. So you have the sword there as an example, and then you can make it, and you can tell, look, first we're gonna all look. You look at me, and then we're gonna all make it together. So you have to have balloons, and I recommend you, in order to save time, you want them to learn more designs. So what you can do is have balloons already inflated. If it's for a source, so then you have all the source, the balloons inflated like 2 finger tail, right? Depending how many students you are considering. So if you are considering you have, imagine 10 students, so you're gonna teach first the sword. So you for sure have to make sure you have at least 15 balloons inflated for the sword, that the shape of the sword, because in case one pop, you have one extra, and not everybody pops it. And then the first time, especially a sword, and you're gonna make what, the most basic sword. What is the most basic sword? Imagine this is a balloon all long inflated. You make a bubble, you make a loop, you twist a loop. This loop is, you have to tell them it's big enough for then the balloon pass through. So imagine this is long. Oh, it's gonna pop because it's tight, and then you pass it through that way. And then you have a sword. This is a half of the balloon 260. Okay, so for adults also, balloon 260 is gonna be good. You don't need to work with 160s, and I recommend you, if this is the basic, just go and play with balloons 260 and probably rounds for eyeballs. you know. But also, I have videos that is the basic balloon figurines, and this is what I've been using to teach kids. It can be the same for adults. So check the videos. There's easy, tutorials that I make, especially because I was thinking, and this is the way I teach the kids, and then I told them, look, don't worry if you think you're gonna forget. Here's the links for the videos of these designs that I just show you. So they might have it, kind of as a backup, so they can repeat the class later if they are more interested. Um, you can also give them a pack, that is the bag with a pump. So that can be part of the pricing you're charging, or if you are doing for donations or just for free. But you can get a pump with a bag of balloons for each student if you want. Now, for me, because I'm like too accelerated sometimes, the problem it's I prefer to have the balloons already inflated. That way there is no wasting time. Everybody blowing, tying. No, and they will feel much more better, much more like, oh, happy if they make the design, than blowing, tying, and getting all that they can even learn it later. They can learn from the second class. Okay, and this second class, second level, you're gonna learn how to tie the balloon, how I tie it faster or how I inflate faster the balloon, blah blah blah. But first, in the class, make it fun. Make it more like, oh yes, we make the sword, and then you can the helmet. That's another basic, and then from there, we can grow. Use our creativity to connections, to use the connections. It's like Legos. You have a connection here, and you can create another one on the part here. And twist the pens, things like that. Okay. What other news I have? Well, the most important, that's what I'm here, it's most important. Think about and consider the idea to go to the balloon convention. In my case, I love Las Vegas Bling Jam. The timing is in July. July usually is when I'm super busy, the summer. I have more events. What helps me in some way think I have more money coming to me, so then I can feel that it's not that hard to spending because that money is coming, so I feel like it's more fluid. I can use it, go to the cinema with my family or go to a restaurant and eat, and then I'm probably going to be spending the same amount. Really, when you are there, also you get coupons and deals for food, so you can eat, much lower the prices. You get coupons with a lot of different deals for different places close to that area where you are in the hotel. So that's something good. In my case, I repeat the same pretty much. I'm too boring. I repeat the same. Like I was eating salad with salmon. That was my food. Plus, I love it. There were coffee at the convention. So every morning you come there, it was coffee. Yummy. Thanks to Blanca. Thank you, Blanca, for the coffee. So then it was also water all the time. So this is what for me, you need. When I'm twisting, I don't really feel that hungry that much. So it's like that's it. And I like to always take with me my treadmill, tread mix, like peanuts, raisins, little M&Ms, So that's kind of like it's keeping me, there active. And then you can also have this good time. That's the best part of the convention for me. I'm not that social really. Maybe I'm social, but I'm introverted. I enjoy my time alone. So for me, Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam is the perfect doses that I have to be there with lots of people that love balloons and have a great time. And that's it. I'm going back to my balloon room alone, maybe just having this window with YouTube, and that's it. You see, so that's something I think it's good. It's healthy for my also my mental health. To just remember there's more people around in the world. That's not just you. So that's what I do. And I recommend it to a lot of you. For example, Grandma V, she is 81, and she's an amazing person that goes to Las Vegas Bling Jam. Also, she organized other balloon conventions, other jams in her area, in where she lives. Also goes to, cruises that are as balloon convention, but in a cruise. So it's a jam cruise, all with balloon people that makes balloons. It's like, wow. And the thing is, there you can contact other people that goes to other conventions, and you can hang out. You can have a group, that goes to these conventions and have a good time. It's not my time yet because I have other things, in this world, because it's like you go into another world, another reality, just you, balloons, just you, your friends, having fun in Las Vegas or whatever. But then, for me, I had to come back quick because I have things, as still my kids, that I scold my kid, but now my daughter is 16. They're getting more independent. My son, almost 15. So I'm thinking, in a couple more years, probably, if they leave the house, then I will have probably more like thinking, oh, let's go to other conventions or see, other things. So far for me, Las Vegas Bling Bling Jam, it's perfect enough, the doses of my time, to see and hang out with all of you. So that's the moment I dance. There were karaoke, so you can sing, you can just be yourself, and you and balloons and other friends, other people that really you connect that easy, pan like this, punch, because of balloons. So that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Because you see, I was thinking, and I always thought nobody else love balloons the way I love balloons. Nobody else love what I do the way I do. And that's not true, because while I'm there, and there's people, everybody is like have this passion for balloons. Something there. I don't know what the balloons have that makes you feel like I want to be twisting all the time. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's something there, right? We have that chip in common. I don't know. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you all for watching the videos. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all of you, because really a lot of you collaborating with this channel. Your comments, your likes, comments. Even you can comment anything. Please go ahead. Don't forget, give thumbs up. To the videos. I'm not posting tutorials. I don't know if I will do it. I don't know when. I'm just going with live, telling you things. Showing you things around. Um, this room is a mess. I know tomorrow I have to do balloon decor outdoors. I'm taking the risk. I say yes, and I do it. I have things in my mind, so I'm gonna trust, my years of already making balloons, and then put it in practice at that moment. I have these heavy weights I'm gonna use that my husband made with concrete and buckets. So I'm gonna wrap it around with a known lamp, and I hope, crossing fingers, send me the good vibes that it's not windy. I go to another town, like 45 minutes far from here where I live. So that's gonna be the challenge, and that's gonna be another adventure. And the thing is, I wish I could record it, but really I'm gonna be with stress at that moment, thinking if it's not working, like, what I'm gonna do. I had to make 3 organic columns for an opening for a cookie store. So it's a new client. I really hope, that it works great. I hope so, crossing fingers. So yes, I'm busy. Good. Summer for me is the moment that I'm out, events and events and events. Yesterday, twisting balloons all day long. Check up on my Instagram. I share pictures there all the time of what I do. But as a tutorial, this is a lot more time, and I don't have that time to editing, to like find pictures, take the time, find ideas what to do for tutorials. I told you about this just in case you don't remember. So but if you want to still enjoy, I'm sure you haven't seen all my tutorials. Yeah, because I have tutorials from 4 years. So I'm sure you haven't seen it all. If you've seen it all, that will be like amazing, but I don't think so. I have lots of videos, lots of ideas, and each video as a tutorial, I have there at least one awesome technique. At least, okay? So that's something cool about, the videos I make here, that I feel super proud and happy to share with all of you. So yes, now there are live videos, but also it can help, just give a thumbs up, your comments. It helps a lot, because I'm thinking, that's kind of how I feel. I did my early registration, and I have the money because of, all the donations, collaborations, support, on my Venmo account, because that's what I, most of the time I use, um, and people, tips. So I'm very grateful, and thank you. You see, that's kind of, now I have there, save it, and now from here I'm gonna be saving. Yes, thinking about, oh yeah, I'm going to Las Vegas in July, so I'm gonna start saving for what? For my travel expenses. This time I'm planning not to go on a plane. I'm planning to go driving with my husband and my kids, because they have a family reunion. So they're gonna just drop me there, and then they keep going and then pick me up. So that's kind of what is gonna be the adventure, and I'm excited and happy. And that's it. Okie dokie. Yes, so that's why, you know, thumbs up, comments. And if you can't, always remember a description of all my videos, you will find there one, what? My PayPal, my Venmo account, you can donate money. Any dollar, $1, that's how we save. And that's how I am able to do amazing things. Like for me, going to conventions. And thanks to you, to your collaboration, I have the time. I think, thanks to you, that I can also have, now my new inflator, and I'm happy. I love it. Um, and oh, oh yeah. Well, I'm tired of myself, so you might be super tired too. I'm leaving you. Oh, my address is there in the description of all my videos. Okay, that's it. No more questions. My pleasure. Thank you, Jackie, for being connected. Thank you for your comments. It's nice chatting, and have fun at the class. The most important, also, you show that you're having fun. You got this, because what you're teaching is things that you've done. You know the basics. For me, the balloon class I did recently, it was a challenge, because it's not something I'm doing often. It's something new that I discovered, that I feel like I want to share with everybody this cool way. And that special, class is very exclusive. It's only for Las Vegas Bling Jam, for the students that enjoy it. Because I'm not posting it here on my tutorials, because I want to give it exclusivity. Maybe after a year from here, I will share it with all of you. But I want to give it the exclusivity, and then to people that, like, went to Las Vegas Family Jam, that kind of have that time to explore more this technique. It's a very cool technique. Okay, so there it is. Another cool thing about conventions, you have exclusivity. You have things, that you don't see it that in other places. Like, not even me. I keep those special things when I go there. But even that, there's a lot of cool things I share, here in this channel. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm gonna just wait more time in order to share, but I'm trying to keep it exclusive for the Vegas Film Ninja. Okie dokie. Ciao, ciao. Have a wonderful day, and see you on my next on live video. Bye bye. Stay tuned, because I'm sharing 30 minutes before or something like that, so then you can be participating, chatting, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.